what's up, everybody? So, the weekend has passed, and Avengers done beat Star Wars. Highest grossing opening weekend of all time, $630 million. Are we really surprised? I mean, man, they've been working on this, you know what I'm saying, this entire MCU since 2008. Hell, even before that. This 10 years in the making, man. Everybody been ready for this movie. Like, it done knocked out Justice League in a weekend. Like, hell, Justice League made this much in their entire, theatrical run. So yes, Marvel for the win. But this video is talking spoilers, not an entire summary of the movie, but just some stuff that I thought was cool, funny, and like, that got me like, what are they gonna do in the next Avengers movie? So if you haven't seen it, then you might not want to watch this video. There's gonna be a link below to the actual video, the actual review without spoilers. So go check that out. But with that being said, let's get to it. Thanos beat the Hulk's ass. Like, oh my god. Because, like, when Loki's sitting there handing him the Tesseract, he's like, oh yeah, by the way, we have a Hulk. Hulk comes in, you know what I'm saying? Pop, 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 pop. He's giving it to him. And then once Thanos is like, okay, cool. He got his punches in. Now let me lay this nigga out. Hit that nigga in the throat, gave him like maybe 3 hits, slam him to the ground, and that's the last we saw of the Hulk. The Hulk did not come back in this entire... Fuck that little scene that y'all saw in the trailer when they're all running in Wakanda. The Hulk's not there. Bruce Banner is, but not the Hulk. That shit had... Oh my god. Because the entire movie now, Banner is trying to bring out the Hulk in these fights, and he's just like, no, no. I'm like, dude, did Thanos just beat your ass into retirement? Like, nigga, did you really just pull a Ronda Rousey? You know what I'm saying? You finally lost, and now you don't want to fight no more? Damn, is the Hulk about to go into WWE and face Brock Lesnar? The Hulk versus the Beast? That's what it seems like. Man, the Hulk bitched out. The Hulk gotta redeem himself in the next movie. Tony Stark's suit. That shit was awesome as hell. Because I remember seeing the trailers and the photos and they're like, yo, why does he have the thing back from his chest? And it's basically like, oh, well, I want us to be safe, me and Pepper, just in case something happens again. I mean, like, they have been through a lot since Iron Man 3. And now this time, all he has to do, tighten up his suit, boom, press that button and shit. God damn, why is my face itching? Ooh, that feels good. Press that button, boom, fucking suit just automatically pops up, which is awesome as hell. I'm pretty sure in the next movie, maybe, I forgot what the suit is called. I don't know if it's called the Artemis or something, but it's basically like in his bones. So all he has to do is just think about it, and then all of a sudden the suit will just show up. I hope we get that in the next movie, because the next movie might be his last. But, I mean, man, he always comes up with new suits every single time, and it's dope. And I love that they showed that Thanos is not, like, one-dimensional, because we actually get to learn about him and his relationship with Gamora. And, like, really, his whole goal is kind of, like, help these planets out. Yes, he is wiping them out, because when we see him and see how he adopted Gamora, he goes in their planet, and he's, like, wiping out all their people and shit. And when he's explaining it to Gamora, he's basically like, well, when y'all woke up, y'all never had no food in your bellies. Y'all didn't know when your next meal was coming. Your race was on the verge of extinction. I came down there, yeah, I wiped them out, but now the people that's living there now, they can't recall the last time that they had to, like, suffer or anything. So in the long run, while it may be difficult, while it may be a bad thing to do, I'm helping y'all out. And it's like, you know what? He has a good point. I see where he's coming from. So it's like, yes, he knows his actions seem evil to others, but in his head, in his eyes, it's actually for good. So, I like that about him. I like villains like that. So, man, good job, Thanos. And I love that they showed that he's not a heartless monster, because him and Gamora, Gamora was the only one that knew where the Soul Stone was. So, of course, after torturing Nebula, she caves in and tells him where it's at. They both go there, and then boom, Red Skull from the first Captain America shows up. And he's basically, like, banished there, because I remember, like, yo, he had the Tesseract and he got sucked into it. He didn't die, so what happened to him? And that's basically his home now. He has to stay there. And he's basically like, the Soul Stone is down there. You have to, over this cliff. In order to get it, you have to sacrifice something that you love the most. And Thanos is like, oh, holy shit. Oh, are you fucking serious? And of course Gamora's in the back laughing, taunting them like, oh yeah, you don't love shit, you know what I'm saying? So boom, it's nice to come here and see that you can't get the one thing that you want the most. And Thanos is crying and whatnot, and Red Skull is like, sweetie, Those tears are not for him. They for your ass. And then boom, Thanos turns around and is like, I love you and you know what I'm saying? And, I can't let this pass the second time, So I'm sorry, I have to do what I have to do. He throws her ass off the cliff. I didn't like Gamora to begin with. I always found she was boring. The only reason she was useful was because of Thanos. But yeah, I'm so glad that Thanos killed her ass, and he got the Soul Stone. So yes, thank God she is gone. But we have two main battles. The battle in Wakanda was like Captain America, Black Panther, Winter Soldier, Black Widow, Bruce Banner, basically everybody else. And then we have the one on Titan, basically Thanos' planet. And we have Spider-Man, the Guardians, Iron Man, Doctor Strange. I don't know if I'm missing anybody else. I think that's good. And they're going against Thanos. That fight was fucking dope because it's Thanos versus all of these people. And man, Thanos was giving it to him. There was one part where he took the glove, blew up the moon, and threw that shit down on Iron Man. I was like, God damn, he threw an entire moon at this motherfucker. That shit was awesome. But man, they are going at it, and then finally they holding him down. They got him. They trying to get the glove off. Mantis comes down, puts him in a trance and all that. It's hard as fuck because Thanos is strong, so she's trying to hold him off as best as they can. And then fucking Peter Quill, Star-Lord, shows up. Haha, yeah, this is my plan, by the way. Yeah, where's Gamora? It's like they have the glove. They're getting the glove off. And then the minute fucking Thanos basically reveals that he killed her, fucking Star-Lord, dumbass, knocks his ass out of the trance. It's like, bro, what are you doing? Man up. The fate of humanity is in your hands. All you gotta do is just suck it up for all of like 10 seconds. They're about to get the glove off, but no. He can't hold in his motions. He starts knocking Thanos out, and then boom, Thanos wakes up and knocks everyone the fuck out. God damn it, Star-Lord. Oh, and I forgot to say, too, before Thanos arrived, you got Doctor Strange over in the corner, and he's sitting there, like, looking into the, looking into the future, and basically he looked at 14 million outcomes on how this, is going to happen, and only one of them they win. So, yeah. So now, with Thanos and Iron Man, they go on one-on-one. This nigga, Thanos, shanks Iron Man, and right before he's getting ready to kill him, Doctor Strange is like, yo, I'll give you the time stone if you let Tony live. So he hands him the time stone, and then Thanos dips. He leaves. So I'm sitting there thinking, like, okay. Earlier on, he said that, hey, if it's between saving you, Spider-Man, and the time stone, I won't hesitate to go for the time stone. You know what I'm saying? That must be saved. So the fact that he just automatically gives Thanos the time stone to save Tony, that gotta be, he must be doing that because he saw that in the outcome where, they defeat Thanos. That's the only reason I can see him doing that. So now he has all of the stones, and what was cool was Thor comes out with his axe, throws that shit down to Thanos, and what's cool is Thanos is sitting there like trying to blast that shit with all the stones. It's not working at all. The fucking axe goes straight through that nigga's chest. I was like, it's official. Thor is the coolest and the strongest, but it doesn't do nothing. Like Thanos said, you should have went for the head. And boom. Thanos snaps his fingers. Half of humanity is gone. Damn near everybody. Black Panther, Falcon, Winter Soldier, Drax, Mantis, Groot, Doctor Strange, Spider-Man, which was the saddest because he was sitting there like, damn near crying, begging, like, I don't want to go, Mr. Stark, I don't want to go. That shit was sad. Like, hell, everybody was damn near going, except the OG Avengers, like Captain America, Black Widow, fucking, hell, even War Machine, Tony Stark, hell, Nebula lived, Rocket lived. So, yeah, so we only got half of the Avengers. And I like that the last shot of the movie is him sitting, Thanos, sitting looking at a sunrise like he said he wanted to do earlier. Just, help these people out and then just go sit in front of a sunrise. You know what I'm saying? Just watch it. Feel like I did a good job. And that's it. That's the last of the movie. I was like, holy shit. Everybody in the theater like, yo, what the fuck? I'm just sitting there thinking like, yo, that's a good ending. I'm loving Thanos. That is great. Woo! My thing is, though, what's going to happen in the next Avengers, though? How are they going to, bring everybody back? Because I've seen set photos, and we see, like, you see Ant-Man, and he's standing in front of Captain America in his old Captain America suit from the first Avengers. So it's like, yeah, they definitely going back in time, but how? Because Thanos has the time stone. Captain Marvel is going to be in the movie because at the very end of the credits, Nick Fury and Maria Hill are fucking evaporated. But before that happens, he sends out a fucking SOS to Captain Marvel. She's not a time traveler. She has like superhuman strength and can fly, but nothing time wise. And Ant-Man can only go into like space and shit if he like press the button too hard or some shit. So I really want to know what's gonna happen. And also, Hawkeye and Ant-Man couldn't show up because of fucking house arrest when the entire planet's about to be fucking evaporated. You can't show up because of house arrest, my nigga. They really could have come up with a better reason. House arrest, that is not a good excuse. Get the fuck out of here. But man, I really can't wait for the next Avengers. I really hope they kind of make it like post-apocalyptic with how everything ended, with like all you see is like helicopters flying into the fucking buildings because people would have vanished, cars, crashing into one another. That's gonna be awesome. I really hope they do something with that. But man, woo, good movie, great movie. So Thanos Infinity War. Yep, I'm calling it Thanos Infinity War. At the end credits, that shit said Thanos will return. I mean, the Avengers are through, and Thanos is upon us. So if you've seen it, comment down below. Let me know what you think. And as always, I will see y'all next time. Peace.